You're looking at a Grand Lizard from Williams. This machine is in excellent shape. There's absolutely no problems with this back glass. The back glass on this is just great. The artwork is fantastic. So colorful. No issues there. The display works perfectly. No missing segments. The ramp is in great shape. There's no issues. There's one small crack. I don't know if you can kind of see it right there. Just a teeny hairline kind of crack. It actually looks like it's showing up a little bit more on the camera than it does normally. But the ramp itself is where the ball goes is fine. The lizard head, which are expensive to replace, is fine. There's one tab that's supposed to be back here. If you can see that that's black, I can kind of lift this up. That's broken off. You can't see that. I mean, I'm kind of having to stick the camera way back there to see it. But there's no problem. This sits. I mean, I can move it with my hand, obviously. But these screws with the rubber underneath hold it nice and tight. No problem. Playfield's in great condition. These upper playfields especially get really worn out. Looks like it's coming through again on the camera just a little bit more. You can see this slide. I think they call that planking, where you get kind of the grain of the plywood showing through just a little bit. But there's no real wear. So the these upper flippers have been completely replaced. All the brackets and the hardware are new on that. They had the wrong coils in it, and it wasn't working at all when I first got it. So I got the right coils and replaced that whole flipper mechanism, so that's great. The lower flippers have just been serviced. The entire thing has been stripped. All these star posts have been replaced. But, you know, the entire playfield was stripped down to bare wood when I first got it. So that everything was cleaned, waxed. Missing parts, all these nylon nuts, all that were missing, all that's been replaced. So everything, as far as I know, from a play standpoint, is working perfectly. Again, I don't think you can find a machine that's in quite as great shape as this one. The cabinet's fantastic. I mean, a little bit of paint wear right there that you typically see. People leaning against the machine. You want to spray paint that, you can certainly fix that up. But the side of the cabinet, as you can see, it's just great, and that awesome lizard shows up again. There's little marks. There's a little piece that got broken out there that somebody painted black way in the back. This side's a little bit better, I think. Unfortunately, I've got this sitting next to my other machine. It's a little hard to see the left side, but you can see the right side. Okay, so go ahead and turn this on. Oops, I've got a ball in the shooter lane that I left in there, so I'm going to drop that in. Okay. So as you can see, I've got LEDs in here in all the inserts. Yeah, the playfield's just in such great shape. It's got Mylar on it, covering most of the play surface at the bottom. There's just a small little bit of lifting in some spots. I'm not even sure I can tell where that is easily, but really not much at all. Again, the upper has no Mylar on it. Go ahead. I don't really have somebody to hold this camera, so I'm not sure if I can do this and play at the same time, but I'll do my best. This machine is so cool. The jungle sounds. The MagnaSave, both of which work well. Center post. Okay, that's a fail with the use of the MagnaSave there. Not sure if you can see that, the back behind the back glass, there are still some regular bulbs, but I put some kind of some LEDs, some color LEDs to enhance certain spots, the colors in certain spots, the blues and the greens. Yeah, this is a great machine, very affordable, Williams quality. I don't think that you're going to get a bigger bang for your buck than a Grand Lizard, especially one in this condition. Thanks for looking.